Hey y'all, welcome back to another video. Today's video we're going to be making some baked beef enchilada casserole. The ingredients you're going to need is ground beef, an onion, some mixed garlic, enchilada sauce, diced tomatoes that's been drained, black beans that have been drained and rinsed, some ground cumin, chili powder, salt, pepper, corn tortillas, cheddar cheese, Monterey Jack cheese, and optional cilantro for garnish, as well as parsley. So in my skillet, I'm going to go ahead and start frying up my ground beef. And then I'm going to go in and add in my seasonings, my salt, my ground cumin, my chili powder, as well as my pepper. Now the chili powder is going to give this dish a little kick. If you don't want it to be as spicy, then don't add a lot of this. If you like a lot of heat to your food, then add more. I'm going to go in and add in 2 tablespoons of minced garlic. If you have the fresh garlic cloves, you can use that as well. That's what the recipe calls for, but I have the minced garlic already in a jar, so that's what I'm using. I will link this recipe in the description box below if you like to follow it to a T. So I'm going to let this cook for a little bit, but first I'm going to add in my onion as well as green peppers. Now the recipe doesn't call for a green pepper. I had one in my fridge, so I wanted to go ahead and use that up. So I'm going to put my lid on it and let it cook for 5 minutes. Then I'm going to take it off and I'm going to add in the rest of my ingredients. So you're going to need a 10-ounce can of enchilada sauce. And then you're going to need your black beans. I have the seasoned black beans and I drained them and rinsed them. And I'm going to pour that in there. And then you're also going to drain in or pour in a can of diced tomatoes that's been drained as well. You want to make sure that before you put the lid on again, that you're going to taste it. I taste mine and need a little bit more salt, so I added some salt, stirred it together, put the lid on. It was on medium-high heat for about 10 more minutes. So now we're going to get our 9x13 baking dish. I sprayed it with olive oil spray because I didn't want it sticking once it came out of the oven. And these are the type of corn tortillas that I bought. The recipe called for 4 tortillas at the bottom, but I put 6 because 6 covers the bottom of the whole dish. So you're going to take half of your beef and tomato and bean mixture, and you're going to put that on top of the tortillas. You're basically going to layer it. And then you're going to take half of your bag of shredded cheese and half of your bag of the Monterey Jack cheese. And then you're just going to layer it again. You're going to do 6 more tortillas, corn tortillas. And you're going to add the rest of your mixture. And then you're going to top it off with the rest of your leftover cheeses. And then I've topped it off with a little bit of parsley. So I put it in my oven at 350 degrees, and I'm gonna make my side, which is just some green beans. I cut off both ends of the green beans. I add a little bit of olive oil to my pan, as well as a little bit of water. And these are just going to be some basic green beans. I'm just adding salt, pepper, and a little bit of butter, and that's it. I know a lot of people like to put a bunch of different seasonings in their green beans, and I do sometimes as well, but sometimes I just like the basic flavor of a little salt and pepper. So once I add my butter, I'm going to let these cook for 5 minutes, and then I'm going to check them again. My butter should be melted by then, and then I'm going to let them finish cooking. Now, I don't like my green beans to be mushy or like real soft like the ones in the can. I like mine to have just a little bit of crunch to it. So after my butter is melted, I'm going to put it on, keep it on the oven for probably another 5 minutes, and then they're done. So by this time, both dishes are done, and this is what the beef enchilada casserole looks like, as well as the green beans. Y'all, this dish was very good. Everybody in my family enjoyed it. If you want to add hot sauce to it, you can. I know the next day when I ate this, because we of course had leftovers, I added a little bit of sour cream on the top of it, and it was very good that way as well. So this was dinner for us for about 2 nights, y'all, and this was so good. I would definitely make this again. If you decide to make it, leave a comment down in the description box below or in the comment box below. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.